wanted to get a couple things out to let you know what's going on in Georgia. We had a long packed day of everything happening around D.C. that also affects Georgia. A couple notes. Number one, I will be broadcasting live. So a lot of the show Wednesday, we will have national news. We'll keep up with everything nationally, but I will have this microphone, that computer, and I will be broadcasting live from Atlanta Wednesday morning. So you tune in Wednesday morning. I'll be sitting in a conference room with in Atlanta at the Capitol. We are going to invite people to come sit down with us, different lawmakers to come sit down with us and see if they want to spend a couple minutes talking to us, see what's going on some legislation. All right. And so we're going to be doing that. We're going to broadcast not for the 3 hours. We're going to broadcast from 8 to 10:30. Then I'm going to take a break and go visit a couple lawmakers so I can really get in tune with some things going on. And Thursday will be a very strong Georgia show. I also need from you, I really need from you any bills that are on the floor, anything happening down there that you have questions about for a senator or a member of the House, Georgia State House. Now, I want to show you something. Somebody asked me concerning politics in Georgia. And let me show you how it works. All right. Now, first of all, number 33. All right. And I just want to bring this up so we can move along here. And 133. I'm so sorry. Shock and awe. Wow, that was a pretty good mistake. That was my mistake, but that was a pretty good one, Diane. Shock and awe. Okay. 133. So show of force. We brought this up the other day. So I want to ask you this week. Governor Brian Kemp wants to put tort reform as a priority. Tort reform. Limiting the award of monetary award from juries based on certain things. The claim is that it will bring down insurance costs. Now, this is the claim. It will bring down insurance costs for Georgians. That's the claim. Now, what I understand, and if you look at your social media, the insurance lobbyists are going after this. And I understand that Brian Kemp, the governor, may be able to raise a lot of money from insurance companies in his pot of gold. That's what I understand. So tort reform sounds like a positive, sounds like something that could bring down insurance costs for Georgians. But if you don't trust them, I always say, if you don't trust them on Monday, why do you trust them on Tuesday? Now, this is full, as you can see, show of force, tort reform. It sure didn't feel like it Thursday. Brian Kemp unveiled the highly anticipated proposal aimed to limiting large jury awards. This is the largest Capitol news conference in recent memory. Well, if you get told you need to get on the stairwell, you need to get on the balcony, you need all of your staff out there, everybody needs to get in this picture, or don't bring any legislation to my desk, you flood the zone. And that's what they did. This looks like the largest support of anything in Georgia in recent history. Now, I just want to show you something else. Now, during the 9th Congressional District, Congressman Andrew Clyde, all right, you do not push back against Brian Kemp. Not at all. If you're John Burns, if you're Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones, if you're a House member, if you're a Senate member, it doesn't matter who you are. You do not push back against Brian Kemp. If you push back against Brian Kemp, all hell breaks loose. That's why I've always told you, you cannot support MAGA and Kemp at the same time. You can't do that. Meaning you can't support the Georgia GOP chairman, Josh McKoon, if you're MAGA. You can't support the chairman, Josh McKoon, if you're Kemp, and one's claiming MAGA and one's claiming Kemp. It's not possible. We'll get more into that as the week goes on. But here's the point. Number 128. Let me show you what happens. Now, this is supposed to be supposedly a friend of Governor Kemp's, right? Andrew Clyde's in the 9th District. Andrew Clyde owns the gun store over at Athens Clark, over there, County, Athens. Andrew Clyde knows the Kemp family very well, congressman in the 9th District, my congressman. But Andrew Clyde breaks with Georgia delegation on Kemp's disaster aid request. U.S. Representative Andrew Clyde is the only member of Georgia's congressional district not to sign on a letter. So there was a letter supporting Brian Kemp's request, the governor of Georgia's disaster relief in the hurricane. And the only member of the Georgia delegation that would not sign it was Andrew Clyde, because Andrew Clyde said, until we offset spending, we got to start offset spending. He is a conservative. Well, that didn't go well with Brian Kemp. Let me give you another one. Now, this is a nice guy, number 29, but anytime you can see this guy on board, they're all afraid of Kemp. The big bad Kemp and Marty. Give me number 129. This is James Online Magazine, right? And Clyde doesn't sign into aid request. Every member of the Georgia congressional delegation backed Brian Kemp's request for $12 billion in disaster funding. Now, this is Phil Kent. Phil Kent, the Georgia Gang on Sunday, right? The James Online Magazine, James Magazine. Now, it does not say he wrote this, but U.S. Representative Andrew Clyde Kemp says that the funding is needed urgently for business and family, particularly farmers devastated by Hurricane Helene. But Clyde supported a statement saying that the money shouldn't be approved unless it includes pay-fors in the form of budget cuts elsewhere. The rest of the Georgia delegation will push to secure. So Clyde did the ultimate no. He broke the cardinal sin in Georgia. It's called Brian Kemp. Now, Brian Kemp is the chairman of the Republican Governors Association. Very powerful. And Clyde made the cardinal mistake. So what happened? What happened not long? Let me see if I have that, because I got to get out of here. It's 11 o'clock. And I got to wrap this up. I want to see if I can find a date. If I can't, because this was only how long ago? No, I don't have a date. But this wasn't a month ago or right before the inauguration. So now somebody said to me, I shared this theory with someone, and they said to me, that doesn't make sense. The guy doesn't stand a chance. Okay, guy doesn't stand a chance. Doesn't make sense. Give me number 104. So last week, now Clyde basically cannot be beat in the 9th District. He's well liked. But last week, Gainesville mayor, the mayor of Gainesville, now that's the largest city in Georgia, in the 9th District, Gainesville mayor to challenge Representative Andrew Clyde in GOP primary. Gainesville Mayor Sam Colvion, is that his name? Colvion, launched a primary challenge on Tuesday against Republican U.S. Representative Andrew Clyde. Somebody would say, oh, wait a minute, he doesn't stand a chance. Why would he do that? Pretty successful mayor in Gainesville. Why would he even do that? He doesn't stand a chance. Huh. I'll tell you why I'll tell you my suspicions. Okay? He can't win. He can't win the primary against Clyde, but somebody's going to show Clyde when you mess with the wrong person, they will make you spend your money. Now, Andrew Clyde will have to go out, Congressman Andrew Clyde will have to go out, and he'll have to spend money to go up against this guy. This guy won't win, but Clyde will spend some money, and somebody will say, see what it cost you? Just saying. Just saying. Wow, these people are evil to the core. All right, here's something to watch. It's 11:01. Pay attention to this court case last Friday. This court case, 101. Jake Evans has done an amazing job. I wish I would have taken more time to get into this. This is voters got the wrong ballot in a dispute Georgia House race. Trial shows this was last Friday in the close race in the House seat in District 128. So what they go to court, they're trying to get a new election because the Democrat, I think, won. We got to get out, but let me say this. Give me 102. The lines were drawn, the way the lines were drawn, people voted in the wrong district. Jackson received 48 more votes, all right? But 55 people voted in the wrong district. Watch this one. This one should have an answer by Friday. This is a good one. I'm out of here. Diane, get me out of here. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Donald Trump is absolutely brilliant. God bless America. God bless Trump. Diane, get me out of here.